The main factors that contributed to the tech layoffs in 2023, such as the pandemic, automation, competition, regulation, etc. The year 2023 has been a tough one for the tech industry, as many companies have announced massive layoffs that have affected hundreds of thousands of workers. According to Layoffs. FYI, a website that tracks tech layoffs, 669 tech companies have laid off about 193,098 staff so far this year, compared to 164,411 layoffs last year. What are the main factors behind this wave of job cuts? One of the main factors is the pandemic, which has disrupted the global economy and caused uncertainty and volatility in consumer and business spending. The pandemic has also accelerated the adoption of digital technologies, such as cloud computing, e-commerce, and remote work tools, which have increased the demand for tech talent but also reduced the need for some roles. For example, Amazon announced that it is shutting down its Halo Health division, which offered a wearable device and a subscription service for health and wellness insights. The company said that it was unable to compete with other players in the crowded market and that it would focus on other areas of healthcare innovation. Another factor is automation, which has enabled tech companies to streamline their operations and improve their efficiency and productivity. Automation has also replaced some human tasks with machines and software, especially in areas such as customer service, data entry, and quality assurance. For example, Dropbox announced that it would be laying off 500 employees or 16% of staff, as part of its shift to a virtual first work model. The company said that it would invest more in automation and self-service tools to reduce its reliance on human support. A third factor is competition, which has intensified in the tech sector as new entrants and incumbents vie for market share and customer loyalty. Competition has also driven down prices and margins, forcing some companies to cut costs and optimize their resources. For example, LinkedIn announced that it is cutting 716 jobs, or about 3.6% of total employees, and will phase out its local jobs app in China. The company cited strong competition and macroeconomic headwinds for its decision. A fourth factor is regulation, which has increased in the tech sector as governments and authorities seek to protect consumers' privacy, security, and rights. Regulation has also imposed fines and penalties on some tech companies for violating laws and standards, affecting their profitability and reputation. For example, Meta, formerly Facebook, announced that it would lay off 10% of its workforce or 10,000 employees as part of its rebranding and restructuring strategy. The company said that it would focus more on building the metaverse but also acknowledged that it faced regulatory challenges and scrutiny around the world. The tech sector has been hit hard by the economic downturn and the global uncertainty caused by the pandemic and the war in Ukraine. According to Layoffs. FYI, 669 tech companies have laid off about 193,098 staff so far this year, compared to 164,411 layoffs last year. Many of these layoffs involve non-technical staff, such as sales, marketing, and human resources. However, some tech giants, such as Amazon and Microsoft, have also cut thousands of technical roles due to slowing revenue growth and restructuring plans. While this may seem like a bleak scenario for the tech industry and its workers, there are also some potential solutions or opportunities that could emerge from this crisis. In this section, we will explore some of these possibilities and how they could benefit both the tech sector and the laid-off workers. One possible solution is to acquire laid-off HR talent to boost their own capabilities in the niche space of tech. As Pontoon Solutions suggests, tech companies can leverage the expertise and network of HR professionals who have been let go by other tech firms to improve their own talent acquisition and retention strategies. This could help them attract and retain the best technical talent in a competitive market, as well as diversify their workforce and foster a more inclusive culture. Another possible solution is to create or leverage existing talent pools of laid-off tech workers to fill relevant roles in other industries. As Computer World reports, many of the layoffs in the tech sector involve transferable skills that could be applied to different domains, such as data analysis, project management, customer service, and digital marketing. For example, a laid-off data scientist from a social media company could find a new opportunity in a healthcare or financial organization that needs data-driven insights. Similarly, a laid-off software engineer from an e-commerce platform could find a new opportunity in a gaming or education company that needs software development skills. A third possible solution is to focus on reskilling and upskilling the laid-off tech workers to prepare them for the changing demands of the labor market. As Resume Genius notes, the U.S. has witnessed substantial growth in employment opportunities across multiple industries in 2023, especially in the leisure and hospitality sector, which generated 128,000 new job positions. However, these jobs may require different skills than those possessed by the laid-off tech workers. Therefore, reskilling and upskilling programs could help them acquire new competencies and certifications that could increase their employability and career prospects. A fourth possible solution is to encourage entrepreneurship and innovation among the laid-off tech workers. As Information Week observes, some of the most successful tech startups were born during or after economic downturns, such as Airbnb, Uber, Slack, and WhatsApp. These startups were able to identify new problems and opportunities created by the crisis and offer innovative solutions that disrupted the market. Similarly, some of the laid-off tech workers could use their skills, experience, and creativity to launch their own ventures or join existing startups that are solving real-world challenges. A fifth possible solution is to strengthen the social safety net for the laid-off tech workers. As CNN Business reports, many of the laid-off tech workers face financial hardship and emotional distress due to losing their income and benefits. Therefore, it is important to provide them with adequate support and assistance from both the public and private sectors. This could include extending unemployment benefits, offering health insurance subsidies, providing mental health counseling, facilitating networking and mentoring opportunities, and creating online platforms and communities for peer support. These are some of the potential solutions or opportunities for the tech sector and the laid-off workers that could emerge from the current crisis. Of course, these solutions are not mutually exclusive or exhaustive. They may require collaboration and coordination among various stakeholders, such as employers, employees, governments, educators, investors, and consumers. They may also face some challenges and limitations depending on the context and circumstances of each case. However, they could also offer some hope and optimism for a more resilient and prosperous future for both the tech industry and its workers.